What if death is not the end? What if the soul, the essence of who we are, lives on, returning again and again in an eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth? This question echoes through the hearts of many African spiritual traditions, shaping how millions across the continent understand their existence. In Africa, the concept of reincarnation is more than just a belief. It's a profound truth that connects the living with their ancestors, the past with the present, and the self with a greater cosmic order. Across this vast continent, from the deserts of Mali to the forests of Nigeria, reincarnation weaves through the fabric of life, offering answers to the mysteries of existence. In this video, we embark on a journey through the rich fabric of African beliefs about reincarnation. We'll explore how different cultures perceive the self, time, and destiny, all through the lens of the soul's eternal journey. From the Yoruba people of Nigeria who believe in the guiding power of the Ori, to the Dogon of Mali, see time as a series of infinite cycles, we'll discover how reincarnation is understood and honored across African societies. We'll delve into the rituals that bring these beliefs to life, ceremonies where the living connect with the spirits of those who came before them, honoring the eternal return of the soul. And we'll look back in time to ancient civilizations like Egypt, where reincarnation was not just a hope, but a cornerstone of their understanding of the afterlife, a journey where the soul continues to grow and evolve beyond death. Join me as I explore the African wisdom of reincarnation, a belief that life, in all its complexity and beauty, is an endless cycle, a story that never truly ends but begins anew with each generation. What makes you who you are? Is it your body, your mind, or something deeper, an essence that goes beyond the physical? In many African societies, the concept of personhood is deeply intertwined with the belief that our true self, our spirit, is not confined to a single lifetime. In Yoruba belief, this essence is known as the Ori, your spiritual head, your inner compass. The Yoruba people of Nigeria believe that the Ori is much more than just a part of you. It is the core of your being, carrying your destiny across lifetimes. The Ori is believed to be chosen before birth, setting the path for the life to come. It is your guide, your protector, and the force that shapes your character and destiny. When a person dies, their Ori does not simply vanish, it seeks out a new body, a new life to continue its journey. Through this belief, the Yoruba understand that who we are transcends the limits of one lifetime. This connection to the Ori influences not only how the Yoruba see themselves, but also how they view their place in the world. The belief that one's spirit continues, reborn into new forms, instills a sense of continuity and purpose, a reminder that each life is part of a much larger eternal cycle. From the moment of birth, the Yoruba recognize the presence of the Ori in each new life. Through rituals and ceremonies, they honor this spiritual head, acknowledging that every individual is not just a living single life, but is a part of a continuum that stretches back into the past and forward into the future. In the Yoruba worldview, personhood is more than a temporary existence. It is the existence of being that endures across lifetimes, guided by the Ori in a journey of growth, learning, and fulfillment. Through this lens, life is seen not as a single chance, but as an ongoing, eternal process of becoming. Imagine time not as a straight line, but as a circle, an endless loop where the past, present, and future are all connected. In many African societies, time is not seen as something that moves in a single direction, but as a cycle that repeats. a rhythm that echoes through the ages. The cyclical understanding of time is essential to the belief in reincarnation. For the Dogon people of Mali, time is more than a measure of moments passing. It is the very fabric of existence, woven into the cycles of nature, the movement of the stars, and the journey of the soul. In Dogon cosmology, time is a series of cycles, each one a chapter in an ongoing story of the universe. The Dogon believe that just as the sun rises and sets, so do souls journey through life, death, and rebirth. Time, in their view, is not a straight path with a beginning and an end, but a spiral where each cycle brings the soul closer to greater understanding and fulfillment. In Dogon thought, reincarnation is a continuation of the soul's journey through these cycles of time. When a person passes away, their soul does not simply depart. It begins a new cycle, reborn to continue its spiritual journey. This belief in the cyclical nature of time and existence gives the Dogon people a profound sense of continuity and connection between generations. The stars themselves, which the Dogon believe are deeply connected to the origins of life, move in cycles, mirroring the journey of the soul. For the Dogon, these cosmic cycles are a reminder that everything in the universe is interconnected, and that each life is part of a greater, ongoing process. Through this cyclical understanding of time, the Dogon see life as a series of opportunities for the soul to grow and evolve. Each rebirth is a chance to learn, to heal, and to move closer to the ultimate goal of spiritual harmony. In the Dogon worldview and in many other African traditions, time is not something that simply carries us forward. Instead, it is a cyclical journey, an eternal dance where life and death, beginnings and endings are all part of the same endless rhythm. And within this rhythm, the soul continues its journey, moving through cycles of rebirth, always connected to the greater whole. Is our life preordained by forces beyond our control? Or do we shape our own fate with each choice we make? Across Africa, the relationship between destiny and free will is deeply intertwined with the belief in reincarnation. In many African societies, destiny is not seen as a fixed path, but as a journey that continues across multiple lifetimes, shaped by both the choices we make and the forces that guide us. In Akan belief, this concept of destiny is known as Nkrabia. The Akan people of Ghana hold that every individual is born with an Nkrabia, a destiny that is chosen before birth. This destiny is not a rigid path, but a guiding force, a blueprint for what one is meant to achieve in life. From the moment of birth, an individual's Nkrabia begins to unfold. However, this journey is not about following a predetermined script. The Akan believe that while destiny provides the framework, it is up to each person to navigate their path through the exercise of free will. Every decision, every action is a step towards fulfilling or altering that destiny. But what happens when a destiny is unfulfilled, or when choices lead one away from their true path? For the Akan, reincarnation offers a way to correct past actions, to return and complete what was left undone. Each lifetime is an opportunity to realign with one's Nkrabia, to continue the work that the soul has set out to do. Reincarnation in this view is not just about returning to live again. It is about the continuity of purpose, the idea that the soul carries with it the lessons, the experiences, and the unfinished tasks from previous lives. The Akan believe that through the cycle of rebirth, individuals are given the chance to correct their mistakes, to achieve their true potential, and to fulfill their Nkrabia. In this way, destiny is both a gift and a responsibility. It offers guidance, but it also demands effort, reflection, and growth. The cycle of rebirth is the soul's way of refining itself, of moving closer to the ultimate fulfillment of its purpose. Through the Akan understanding of Nkrabia and reincarnation, we see that life is not just a single chance but an ongoing opportunity, a chance to align with our true purpose, to learn from our choices, and to continue the spiritual journey that began long before this lifetime. How do we honor the souls of those who have passed on? How do we ensure that the connection between the living and the ancestors remain unbroken? In many African societies, the belief in reincarnation is not just a spiritual concept. It is a lived reality expressed through rituals and ceremonies that celebrate the eternal return of the soul. Among the Shona people of Zimbabwe, the belief in reincarnation is deeply woven into the fabric of their cultural practices. One of the most important rituals in Shona culture is Kurova Guva, a ceremony that honors the spirit of the deceased and welcomes it back into the community. The Kurova Guva ceremony takes place a year after a person's death. It is believed that during this time, the spirit of the deceased has completed its journey in the afterlife and is ready to return to the world of the living. The ritual serves as a bridge, bringing the spirit back into the community where it is believed to reincarnate and continue to guide and protect its descendants. Through this ceremony, the Shona reaffirm the enduring bond between the living and the ancestors. The belief that the spirit of the deceased returns to the community, often reincarnated in a newborn child, reinforces the idea that life is a continuous cycle, with each generation linked to those who came before. The rituals surrounding reincarnation are not only about honoring the past, but also about ensuring the future. By welcoming the spirit of an ancestor into the community, the Shona people believe they are ensuring the well-being and prosperity of future generations. The presence of the ancestors is felt in every aspect of life, from the birth of a new child to the everyday decisions that shape the community. These rituals are a powerful expression of the belief that life and death are not separate, but part of a greater, continuous cycle. The ceremonies serve as a reminder that the soul's journey does not end with death, but instead continues through reincarnation as the spirit returns to watch over the living. In honoring the eternal return of the soul, the Shona, like many other African societies, ensure that the wisdom, strength, and spirit of the ancestors remain a guiding force. Through rituals like Kurova Guva, they celebrate the continuity of life, the unbroken thread that connects each generation to the next, in an ever-flowing cycle of rebirth and renewal. What if the soul's journey did not end with death, but was merely a passage to another chapter of existence? In the ancient civilizations of Africa, this question was not just a philosophical inquiry, it was a guiding principle of life. Nowhere is this more evident than in the ancient civilization of Egypt, where the belief in reincarnation was intricately woven into the fabric of their understanding of the afterlife and the eternal journey of the soul. The ancient Egyptians believed that every person was composed of multiple spiritual elements, each playing a vital role in their journey through life and beyond. Central to this belief were the concepts of Ka and Ba. The Ka was seen as the life force, a spiritual double that lived within the body and was nourished by offerings after death. The Ba, on the other hand, represented the personality, the essence that could travel between the world of the living and the dead. Together, the Ka and the Ba were believed to ensure the soul's immortality. But immortality was not a static state, it was a journey. The Egyptians envisioned the afterlife as a complex and dynamic realm where the soul would undergo various trials and transformations. Reincarnation in this context was seen as one of many potential outcomes for the soul. If the soul had not completed its journey or fulfilled its purpose, it might return to the world of the living in a new form. For the ancient Egyptians, death was not the end but a transition, a passage into a new phase of existence. The soul's journey was cyclical, with each phase offering new challenges and opportunities for growth. This belief in the soul's potential to reincarnate or continue its journey in different forms was reflected in their burial practices, rituals, and the construction of elaborate tombs that served as portals to the afterlife. One of the most profound aspects of the Egyptian belief system was the weighing of the heart ceremony. It was here that the soul's worthiness was judged, determining whether it would ascend to eternal peace or be reborn to continue its journey. If the heart was found pure, the soul would unite with the divine and live forever in the field of reeds, a paradise of eternal life. If not, the soul might return to the world of the living, reincarnating to learn the lessons it had yet to master. These beliefs were not reserved for pharaohs alone but extended to all levels of society. The idea that one soul could return to correct past wrongs or complete unfinished business resonated deeply within the culture. It was a belief that reinforced the continuity of life, the importance of moral integrity, and the possibility of redemption through the cycles of rebirth. Through their intricate understanding of the soul and the afterlife, the ancient Egyptians left a legacy that has endured for millennia. Their belief in reincarnation as part of the soul's eternal journey offers us a window into how they perceived life, death, and the universe itself. A universe where the soul's journey is endless, where each life is but one chapter in a story that spans eternity. Across the vast and varied landscapes of Africa, a profound understanding of life's continuity echoes through the ages, from the bustling cities of Nigeria to the sacred deserts of Egypt, from the rich traditions of the Akan to the deep wisdom of the Dogon. African societies have long embraced the belief that life is an eternal journey, a cycle that never truly ends. These beliefs in reincarnation, personhood, time, and destiny offer us more than just spiritual insight. They provide a framework for understanding the very nature of existence. The concept of the Ori among the Yoruba teaches us that our destiny is carried within us, guiding us across lifetimes. The Dogon cyclical view of time reminds us that our journey is not linear, but a series of interconnected cycles, each offering new opportunities for growth and enlightenment. In Ghana, the Akan belief in Nkrabea reinforces the idea that we are bound by a purpose that transcends a single lifetime, a purpose that may require us to return, to fulfill, and to complete what was left undone. And among the Shona, the ritual of Kuroba serve as a powerful reminder that the ancestors are never far, that their spirits live on within us, guiding and protecting us through the cycles of life. From the ancient civilizations of Egypt, where the soul's journey was meticulously mapped out, to the living traditions that continue to thrive across the continent, these diverse beliefs coalesce into a rich, multifaceted understanding of life and death. They teach us that existence is not confined to the boundaries of a single lifetime, but is a vast and eternal journey filled with lessons, growth, and the ever-present possibility of renewal. As we reflect on these teachings, we are invited to see life through a broader lens, one that acknowledges the past, honors the present, and embraces the future as a continuation of a journey that began long before we took our first breath. This African wisdom on reincarnation challenges us to think deeply about our own lives, our connections to those who came before us, and our responsibilities to those who will continue after. As we conclude this journey through the rich and varied landscapes of African belief, I invite you to join the conversation. What are your thoughts on reincarnation? How do these perspectives resonate with your own understanding of life and the afterlife? Share your thoughts, insights, stories, and reflections in the comments below. Let us continue this dialogue as we explore together the profound mysteries of existence and the eternal journey of the soul. Thanks for joining me. Join me again next time. This is the House of Horus, signing out.